Good morning and welcome back to another video. It is Monday, June 13th, and we are officially less than 2 weeks away from the 50-mile race in the Black Hills, South Dakota. I continue to say this every episode, I cannot put into words how excited I am. This has been 6 months. This has been 6 months of preparation. I've invested a ton of time, money into this, and to see it start to come into fruition, to have it be a week away is amazing. As you can see, I'm foam rolling right now before the workday starts. I have been decreasing my mileage over the last week. I'll continue to do so until the race. And just after last week, being the first deload week, I can already feel my legs starting to have life rejuvenated back into them. They feel so fresh. I have so much energy right now. It truly is something that you don't really notice or feel until you get into these periods where I didn't realize how tired my legs were until right now. So I'm super excited to get some life breathed back into my legs. I'm excited to get this week done with the preparation that still needs to go into it, from travel to work, to make sure that we can go into the race weekend all clean on all fronts. So it's going to be a busy week. I'm gonna finish foam rolling and I'm gonna start getting after it here shortly. And just like that, the halfway mark on the day has already come and go. It's 12:30 p.m. right now on my lunch break. And one of the things about working, again, kind of like a 9-to-5 day job, on top of trying to do the filming, on editing, building up my website, working on my merchandise for the No Matter What brand, there's a lot of things that come into play. And one of the things that I've had to get really good at and I'm still learning is time management. Time management around all these different things is become crucial. I've never been one until recently to like time block, schedule, literally down to like the 20-minute, half-hour mark within my day. I never used to do that until I started really going down this pathway. But I mean, in order to get everything done, in order to get the filming done, the editing done, all the other aspects that come out that I want to get done on top of my day job. Because one of the things that I'm committed to doing is, while it's work time, I'm completely invested in that. They're paying me a really great salary. They're giving me benefits. So the last thing I'm gonna do is half-ass it when it's time to work my day job. So that means every waking moment that I'm not dedicated to my day job, I'm trying to find ways to maximize that time. So time management, scheduling, calendar blocking, all things that I never really used to do in more of my personal life, I've gotten down almost to the minute. And it's helped me, one, obviously make sure I can get things done, but two, it allows me to stay focused in the task at hand. So if it's time to edit, I have a certain time block, whether that's from 8 to 11 p.m., whether that's from 5 to 7 p.m., whatever the time block is. If it's video editing during that time, that's the only thing I'm focusing on. And I'm learning really quickly, it's allowing me to get a lot more done. All right, one last thing here to do and knock out before lunch break is over is on Mondays, it's typically like a lifting day, but since I don't have any weightlifting scheduled over the next 3 weeks due to the trail run, we're doing a lot of body weight exercises. So I have a circuit of push-ups, pull-ups, and leg raises to do here. And then we get some adventures to do later this evening in Minneapolis. we are changed. showered, cleaned up, and ready to rock. It was a long Monday, got a lot of stuff done from the day job standpoint, got the workout in, which you guys saw, and dog's been fed and it's time to rock and roll. Next stop, downtown Minneapolis. We're gonna, me and one of my buddies are gonna head to a place called Ray J's. I didn't realize it, but it's game 5 of the NBA Finals, so we'll get to watch the Celtics, my Celtics, try to take on the Golden State Warriors for game 5, so we're rooting for them. Ray J's also, too. I don't have it in the vlogs yet, but I'm an avid wing guy, so I do a lot of wing reviews on my Instagram. So if you want to check out some wing reviews, obviously go check out my Instagram. But the place that we're going to apparently has some of the best wings in all of the Twin Cities, so we're going to put that to the test as well. Should be a fun night. I'm looking very much forward to it. So the only thing left to say is, let's freaking rock. All right, so I'm waiting for my wife right now. I'm outside her school, picking her up and her friends to go to the concert. And so I have some time to kill, and on my way to this drive, I was actually thinking about a conversation that her and I had last night, right before bed, and I wanted to talk about it because I think it's obviously fitting for the month that we're in right now, with Pride Month right now, and with, I think it's Men's Mental Health Awareness Month as well. I thought it was fitting to talk a little bit about identity and how it affects mental health. And I can speak to my own personal experience on this topic. To me, and I don't know if this is a right theory, I don't know if this is true, but I think a large part of what contributes to people's mental health and their anguish is stifling or suppressing their identity, their who they are at the core, right? So for me, I've always wanted to be a creator. And when I found YouTube back when I was in college, so I think 2015 is when I really stumbled onto YouTube and YouTube creation. I want to pause there for a second. I said 2015. I knew I wanted to contribute in some way or shape or form to YouTube in 2016. It's 2022 right now. 6 years. I delayed what I always wanted to do for 6 years because I thought it was unrealistic. I thought people would make fun of me. I thought people would tell me it's a shitty idea. I suppressed what I was most passionate about, what intrigued me the most for 6 years because of what other people might assume about me. Since launching this YouTube channel a month ago, I've never been more energized, I've never been more motivated, I've never had more confidence in myself than I do right now. I'm finally living the life that I knew I wanted to, and it's reflecting in every other aspect of my business, within my marriage, within my job, within my friendships. They're all seeing that I'm a completely different person, or at least the most confident version of myself in ways they haven't seen in a long time. And so with that example, I couldn't help but think about other people, right? Again, it's Pride Month, so how many people are suppressing who they really are because they're fearful of what other people would think about them? And it doesn't even have to be pride, it can be anything in life. What if you're an entrepreneur? What if deep down you've always wanted to start that business, but you never actually did because you were afraid of the risk that was going to be involved with it, or the reactions of friends and family that would think you might be stupid for doing so? And the list goes on and on and on and on. And so I think that too many of us stifle or suppress who we are because we're afraid of what other people are going to think about us or what they might say. And when you really think about that, we're letting other people dictate our life and our reality. And so if you're on the other end watching this and you have a dream, or you have some part of you that you haven't revealed or you haven't talked about, I would urge you to do the opposite. Embrace exactly who you are, because who you are is powerful, who you are is unique, because there's only one of you. And at the end of the day, we only get one of these lives. You might as well live the life that you want, not what other people want. Good. Can I get a tequila soda? Thanks.
Do you want mine?
Please.
So I'm gonna get better at this YouTube thing because I just realized that I didn't even film the wings. I didn't give anyone an idea of the wings that I just ate. They were in fact extremely good, super good. They weren't the best I've ever had. There's one other place that I've gone to that's done it a little bit better, but this was definitely up there, top 5 for sure. If you ever find yourself here in the great state of Minnesota, in the Twin Cities, give Ragers a shot. You won't be disappointed.
And just like that ends another episode. Quick reminder, 1, Minneapolis is beautiful, and anyone who says otherwise is f***ing lying. And secondly, again, like I mentioned earlier, be yourself. Don't hide yourself, don't suppress yourself. Once you fully become who you are and fully embrace that, that's when you're gonna be the happiest. That's another episode. We'll see you in the next one.